Okay, they doing too much. All right, if anybody sees this, go ahead and give it a like, thumbs up, share it out. Sorry, running late, guys. I was helping the Joe with something. So, and we'll get in here and talk. I'll give people time to come in. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. I'm probably shirt probably dirty. I just threw a polo shirt on. It was sitting in the room. So I gotta send laundry out. We got rain here in Arizona, y'all, and flooding. We need more rain, but I've been having AC issues. Another thing. It has been the past few days, and since it's raining, they can't get up there and do everything they need to do. So I'll deal with that later. Right now, I'm just like, ugh. Yeah, it's been that day. Let's see, I don't know who's in, and I can't, let me put this so I can see chat. I don't think anybody said anything in chat, live chat. The chat, hey, Micheline, I didn't see you in there. The live chat on here used to stay in stream, but it's not. How you doing? I'm doing all right. AC issues, my AC been in and out. I guess it's freezing because of our humidity if you go above a certain temperature, which you shouldn't be doing. Micheline, where are you at in the country? I forgot. Where you at? Well, it's like it's been in my apartment. It's been staying about between 81 and 83. I don't keep my air in this house. At least the setting on the box between 79 and 81 is what my AC box usually is at. So 83 is a little warm, but it's not as bad. We just because we've been raining, but apparently they saying because of the humidity and something's going on with my unit, and it's a brand new unit. It was just put up there on November. Um, but due to the humidity and stuff, yeah, your humidity would make me want to shoot myself. My best friend is in West Palm. She's in West Palm Beach. Yeah, the humidity. I couldn't deal with your humidity. I mean, your state's pretty as far as the greenery, but that humidity. And then I also wouldn't want to be dealing with your hurricane season. Because when she told me hurricane season, I can't. Look, I can't. 69. Yeah, 69 is nice. If that's where y'all at, that's actually nice right now. No, it's right now it's, I don't know. Let me see what the temp is here outside. Hold on. I'll tell you right now what it is. $75 here, and we got rain. So that's that. Thank God it's that, because if it was anything else, it would be bad. Let's see if there's somebody else in here. Who else is on? I only see you right now. Hey V Griffith, what's up, baby? The chapter 7. I'll talk about it right now. So I'm in the process of a chapter 7. Ain't no shame in my game, and I think a lot of Americans after COVID. Now mine is stemming back from way back in the housing market, but I just never got it done, and now I'm trying to get focused now that I'm really settled in, and I know I'm not any intentions on ever being back on a truck or being out there, and even if I was, I would want to buy my own truck, but and I have no intentions, zero. But chapter 7, I just recommend that some people do it themselves. I'm not doing mine myself. I actually have an attorney, and I have paid that attorney off. So right now I'm getting all my tax stuff together to make sure if there's any taxes owed that might not have been filed, all that's in there, because if what he told me is correct, all taxes that are filed, anything over 3 years can be included in a Chapter 7. And each chapter has its own caveats. So I know people who do it on their own. I personally recommend getting an attorney. So I would get an attorney, go through it, because they'll walk you through the process, and you want to make sure it's done right to be included, for stuff to be inclusive. I had a friend of mine years ago when I was working at Charles Schwab. One of the girls, where did she transfer? I think she transferred from California to Arizona with Schwab. And it was a sister and her husband, and they got here and they ran into some financial difficulties during the housing market. They were paying Chapter 7. So you could actually do it. I mean, they were doing a chapter. I can't remember which one. But you could do a chapter and actually keep your home. But something in what they did, they dealt with some agency or whatever doing the Chapter 7, and it didn't go the way it should. So they ended up having to still walk away from the house, and because something about how the chapter that they did was not done to where it could salvage the home. But there's ways to do chapters where you don't lose your house, and I mean stuff like that. So that's what I said. If you, depending on what you're trying to accomplish and what debt you're trying to get rid of, I would definitely get a lawyer. I had some old business debt from personal stuff with the housing. I had some tax stuff, obviously, due to that and other stuff. So I wanted to make sure it was done right. All right, so when you talk to the lawyer, they're going to look at your situation. So what happens? You get a free consultation. You shouldn't be paying nobody to consult you to do a bankruptcy. You get the free consultation. They'll go over your debt information and normally pull your credit bureau and see what they see instantly on there. I would recommend, if you have a good list of what you're dealing with, all finances, everything, even though you can't Chapter 7 out student loans, all debt, so that they can see you're underwater and you need to do the bankruptcy to get things cleared up. All debt, any debt, even if it can't be included, all debt listed. And then they'll pull your chapter, they'll pull your credit bureau, they pull it, usually a bankruptcy lawyer can pull it right there. Boom, bam, boom. They'll go over what chapter they feel is going to be best for your needs. And there may be more than one. So then what they're doing, it's like a doctor. I mean, that's why I say go to a bankruptcy attorney. The doctor's going to say, okay, so we see this is your issue, this is your health issue, and this is what we can do to treat it. We have this method, or this method. So the same thing with your cards. They're going to say, your debt. Okay, you have this debt. We can do a Chapter 13 and it does this. We can do a Chapter 7 and it does this. These are the effects that will happen depending on which chapter you do. And then you choose what's best for you. So they'll let you know which one. So like my friend's mom, a friend of mine I had worked at Schwab with, I recommended the attorney I have. She did hers a while back. Now, I'll be honest, this is kind of crazy, but he told her, he says, you need a car? She said, yes. The type of chapter, she thinks she's doing a Chapter 13, okay? Something like that. He says, go buy the car now. He says, because I'm noticing your car is old. I mean, he looked at every aspect of it. He says, go take your car, trade it, and get yourself a new car. He says, because when I get this Chapter 7 done, or Chapter 13 or whatever, he says, we're going to make this all inclusive, and that car will be included, the new car will be included. So that, he said, ultimately at the end, you may not even have to pay for it at all, or it may be included in whatever her overall credit payment, because I think 13 is where it's kind of like a restructuring. And so he says, and you may not have to pay as much for that car. So let's say she bought a $20,000 car, and by the time she did the restructure and what the agreed amount for all her debt was going to be, she only pays 10 for the car, but she has a new reliable car. So that was some of the stuff he told her to do. So they'll tell you things to do in order to set you up for a successful bankruptcy. It is a rebuild, but it's also, when you get through it, this is what you do. Now, dealing with loans and stuff, I have people that come in, if they have an open bankruptcy, my company doesn't deal with them. They say open bankruptcies, we don't deal with that. Now, there's financing companies that will, we just not one of them. Hold on. I'm just trying to read the notes. Somebody else came in. I don't know who else came in, but hello to whoever else came in. Give us a like, thumbs up, share it out. I'm gonna put your stuff on here because y'all know this. It used to be YouTube would allow this to stream. It doesn't stream anymore. I don't know what that is about. I'm gonna see if it does it that way. I'm gonna try Top Chat and see if it'll stay on there that way. Nope, fades right out. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I don't know what that's about. Let me go through here. Hold on for a second, y'all. Give me a minute. That way I can see the chat through here. Let me turn this down. And then switch over to the other account so I can see the streaming. And that's why I can see the chat at the bottom. There we go. That's better. It's sad. Kentucky is beautiful, gorgeous state. Only thing I never did in Kentucky, you know, my book with food. I never ate any of their food, but Kentucky is gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful state. That's the only thing I do miss about driving. I like driving around the country. I don't know who just came in, but give us a like, thumbs up, share it out. How y'all doing? Hope you're having a good Sunday. We just shooting the shiz. We're talking about Chapter 7's bankruptcy. Somebody asked me about that. That is true. I do agree with you. When you're traveling around the small towns, most people are decent. And you know, being African American, sometimes you're going to cities like I went to, was it Harrisonville? One of my first trucking jobs was delivering a load with Swift to, I think it was Harris something. I have the video still up. Arkansas, not Arkansas, was it Arkansas? Arkansas. Child, I knew they didn't have black folks in Arkansas. Hey, Rochelle, good morning. What's up, baby? Well, good afternoon. Y'all, I got delayed getting in here. I scheduled it. I'm gonna try to schedule these like this because now that I figured out we can schedule it, and that way y'all will know ahead of time. I'll try to schedule them out where you guys will know in advance, because some people tell me, hey, I'm not getting the notifications. If I throw a live up or whatever, they don't get the notifications until way late or not at all. Yeah. So welcome. Good to see you, Rochelle. Let's see. I'm trying to see what else. We talked about a little bit about Chapter 7. I'm not doing it personally. There are books out too. I do have some books here in the house that I ordered when I was looking at doing a bankruptcy. But I think for me and my situation, a lawyer was definitely the best. The other thing I did is I asked people that I knew. So I knew people in the financial industry, and I've not no shame in my game. And I had asked, and a friend of mine who was working at the time, she's here in Arizona. She's working for the fraud department at Wells Fargo. And I was telling her, it's funny when you talk to people. I was telling her, I said, I need to do a Chapter 7 and wipe out debt. And she said, girl, the dude at my job just did it. So I'm using the lawyer he used. So it's good to have referrals. And I've referred this lawyer to another associate of mine, like I said, his mother. And she didn't do a 7. I think she did a 13. And then I had another associate of mine, Mona. She had gotten in tax debt. She was making good money. But a lot of people, just in the housing market, we were spending above our means. That's just honesty. And a lot of us were living above our means. Everybody trying to, even now with the company I'm with now and what people purchase with loans, and they try, folks want to try to be flossy. And I'm thinking, you making $16 an hour and you trying to buy name brand stuff. Madness. And I'm sitting up here because you're caught up kind of like Grumpy. Will I look pretty in this car? Will I look pretty in this suit? We're so busy trying to look like everybody else that people are living above their means and trying to live like everybody. No, I woke up, and you better get woke up. Oh, the mountains coming out of Maryland. Did you go? I call them there's one mountain. It's huge. And when you drive it, if you're heavy, 25 miles an hour, if that. Mm. Oh, baby. I forgot what mountain it is, but it's huge on the East Coast. And I know it's outside of Maryland. You have to go through Maryland when you get to it. I forget call them down on mountains. I forgot what it's called. I won't call them the Alps, but the mountain is huge. I forgot the name of it. It's a long, slow, long drive, and the truck is. You better pee and do whatever you gotta do before you ever hit that mountain, because it's hard. Oh, I love driving mountains. My favorites are the ones on the West Coast, though. You can keep the ones on the East Coast. There's that one on the East Coast. Like I said, it's hideous. It's just a long, slow drive. But I love driving the Rockies. I love driving the mountains going from Northern California into Oregon and Washington, Mount Shasta, Mount Siskiyou. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Wendy, what's up, baby? How you doing? How's the packing? Oh, you got to come do some West Coast. I'm going to tell you right now, the East Coast is pretty, but you got to come do top mountains to drive. We got to get Bill on here. I got to still do the interview with Bill. Top mountains to drive would be, like I said, I like Shasta, Siskiyou, the Rockies, even Cabbage. Cabbage is pretty too, except for in the winter. It's pretty in the winter. Look, but I sat almost 2 days outside of Cabbage. Chains on, I sat and parked that truck. I don't chain. I don't give a damn. Chaining. I ain't chaining a car. I'm chaining a car. Chaining is not your friend. Yeah, if you can stay out I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna find out, and God bless you being a female now doing flatbed, but you're gonna find out that winter and them tarps, that ain't gonna be your friend. So I don't know. I forgot what them tarps weigh, but I know they weigh. Now they add snow to that and add water, and them tarps just got extremely heavy. But you be careful. But you gonna stay in shape. That's for doggone sure. You won't be fluffy like me. Never. As Bill said, if you did flatbed, you'd be a portion of your former self. Woo, baby. Oh my God, you'd be a portion of your former self. Bill had jokes. I'm like, bro, you funny. But no, it's right now. We've been raining here. The AC is working again. So what's happening? My AC is freezing, and when I put it at about 79, because of something with the humidity and something going on, it's freezing. I also need to get new air filters for it. I haven't done that yet. So it's definitely due for new air filters. I haven't done that. I'm going to be doing an order for air filters here next week, coming up from Amazon. Amazon, the filters I need can't get here to the second anyway. Oh, so hold on, y'all. Let me show you what we purchased. Okay, we were on the iPad, so I'll do it like this, and then when I get over, y'all can see it. Ooh. Y'all see me? Hold on, I'll let you see what I got. We're walking over. So, y'all understand, and y'all see my boxes. So y'all see, that's the new laundry came in, I gotta put up. But also my boxes I'm still gotta go through. But y'all see, we got it. It's here. So that's the new smoker. It's the same smoker I had when I was under my previous, when I was under some apartments I got gentrified out of. Well, all of us got gentrified out of it. Hold on, y'all. Get this chair on now. There we go. So we got gentrified out of the apartments, and I had the same smoker. I sold it because the apartments I moved into, I was upstairs, and I couldn't have a smoker up there. So I sold it when I moved, but I love a smoker, and I did some what they call mods. So what a mod is, let me see if I can show you. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me see if y'all can see this. Hold on. You see that grill? That is the grill I purchased. That grill right there. So that's what's over there. But the wheels on the bottom, that is not the wheels that came with it. It's different wheels. Those two, that and that, those are 2 thermometers he put in. I actually had 2 of those in myself. And it comes with a thermometer in the center. Now, the issue with this particular grill is that when it comes with the what do you call it? The thermometer in the middle, it's only giving you a center temp. The problem is, and if you smoking, so where you sit, this is your side box, your smoker box, but it also serves, it has grates on it too. So you could actually use it as a small barbecue grill as well. So it has grates where you can cook in there too, but it's actually the smoker box where you put your woods and stuff for the smoke to come in. If you notice where that smoker box is at, it also is your major heat source if you're going to be doing smoked smoke. So basically, you're not going to put, you can put charcoals in here too, or wood in here as well and cook on it like a normal grill. But if you're smoking, you're going to just use this side box. You're not going to put any wood or anything necessarily in here unless you want to up your temps, but you would control the temp from the smoker box. And so the heat now is coming from here in. Well, if your heat is over here, this side over here is going to be a different temperature because this over here is going to be warmer. So that's why you want your gauges on both ends, because you can cook your meat over here. Let's say you want to get it cooked, but then you want to move it over to the side to slow smoke it. And that gives you the capability. So just kind of some heads up. So I'm going to mod it some. Also, I'm going to be putting, and you get the tubing you get for a dryer, and you can hook that to the stack and kind of bring it down. So what happens is the smoke lofts around to smoke your meat more, and the smoke will take into the meat more, opposed to going straight up and out. So I'm going to bring that down to almost grate level. So there's different mods you can do. So that's what's sitting over there. I haven't put it together yet. I got to mod it. It is steel, so I got to get my drill out. I got to try to drill the holes in to put the 2 temperature gauges, the additional temperature gauges I'm going to be buying in. And I had modded the other one. Only thing I hadn't done to the other one, I hadn't done the wheels. And I'm going to I may do the wheels on this one. I had the standard wheels. It comes with 2 wheels. I had the standard wheels, but I may put those wheels. I like those wheels. It pushes it up more. And you can get them at Harbor Freight. They're like $6 a wheel, maybe, or something like that. $5 to $6 a wheel. So doing that. He says, let me go back. Michelin, you funny. Hold on. Okay, let me go back here and see what's up. Oh, the plumbing. I have to show you how the plumbing dropped. That was funny. That was another level of madness. We'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, actually, I'll probably when I start working on putting it together, I'll take y'all through the whole put together thing. I'm weird, so this is my geek nerdy side. I like watching videos where people put shiznit together. Like that's one of the reasons I like the van life. I like watching them rip all that stuff out the van and building the van from the ground up and living in it. I just do. Buses like the schoolies, I love watching them rip all that stuff out, go in there, and from the ground up, where they go in there, clean it, they cut the seats. I love that stuff. I know it's weird. Not everybody gets into it, but I do. And then if you find people put stuff together, I can sit and watch people put, like how I put that cart together. That crap interests me. I don't know. And maybe it's because I'm getting older. I can sit and watch that. I can. It's so bizarre. And I realize as I'm getting older. The other day I sat here on YouTube and I watched a woman, I watched another lady do it from time to time, do her budget. And it just interested me, the method. And we're going to be talking about that too. So I don't know. I'll talk about that in a minute. Y'all remind me about Cash App. I'm starting to get into investments. We'll talk about that too. I've invested before, but I haven't done it in a while, but I need to do it. Right? The van thing is very interesting to me. So I can sit there and I can watch that van stuff for like, that's one of the things I really, that's kind of what I struggle with because for retirement, if the world is around that long, I don't know, things are so weird. I wouldn't mind owning. I don't want a van. I was looking at a van, but I think a van would drive me a little nuts. I need a little more space. I really want an RV, and I always love the Airstream. So the Airstream, if I can get this weight off, I want to go. I'd love to have an Airstream. I like the whole look of the Airstream. I think it's just the coolest little thing. And I drove down years ago to Tucson, and we have an Airstream place down there, and went into one. I just love the Airstream. I think they're cool. They're expensive as hell though, but I would like an older one, and one older and kind of custom out. And I actually could probably live on that, and then just get me a good truck and be going around the country. And I would want two dogs. I probably have my Cocker Spaniel, and then I really like min pins. I do. So those would probably be my two dogs or two Cockers. And then, oh, I talked to somebody else I loved. That was another one. I used to want to live on a boat. So long ago, I wanted to live on a boat. But with everything right now, with monsoons and waters and tsunamis, and I'm cool on the water. I'll just visit and going back home. I'd rather keep my black behind on land. I ain't gonna lie. Keep me on the land. Keep me on the dirt. I can go and do a boat trip, rent a boat, but I live on a boat, and then your boat is tow up because of the dirt, and I can't. So to me, I'd rather go on and have my little Airstream and just know how to go park, just like with a regular truck. Y'all park in between each other, and hopefully y'all don't get tornadoed out. So, yeah. Well, see, that's what you see all in boxes. That was from my storage unit from the other apartment, which was much bigger. And this apartment, the other apartment was about 1,400 square feet, the last one I was in. And the apartment that we got gentrified out of, that apartment complex where I had the smoker, I'm going to say that one might have been, I'm thinking that one might have been 800, maybe 800, 900 square feet. It was a nice apartment. This one is, my apartment I'm in now is really small. This apartment is not large at all. This apartment is not, it's six, my kitchen is tiny as hell. This apartment is like 600, what I think, how many feet is this apartment? I would say 600, just under 700 square feet. It's not big at all, which is good for one person. It's not, the thing that bothers me more about this apartment is the kitchen is really small. But now that I have my grill, and my patio in the back is not as big as the patio I had at the other place. The patio I had at the other place was huge. It was huge. And you could put a table out there. I mean, it was a cute little patio. I had a little dirt area that was in an L. I had the grill sitting out there. The block fence, this is a wood fence back here. So I did like it. Now, this apartment complex, if he did it right, the front walkway could be a patio. But right now it's a walkway. So I don't have anything sitting out there, but it wouldn't be bad if I could put some like a loungewear out there. I wouldn't mind doing that where you could sit outside. The back you could probably put something, but it's real tight. It's not going to be anything but maybe like a 2-person table. And I only have like a little sidewalk area. So it's mainly for the garden area and if you want to do anything out there. So it's mainly for the cooking. I got you, V. Griffith. Look, I got you. I was living, and when the truck, if you can live like that, you can save a lot of money. But for me, that's why I kind of need to downsize. Like right now, y'all, I got 2 microwaves. I got 2 toaster ovens. One of the toaster ovens is a rotisserie. Well, it's a rotisserie. You can do kebabs, rotisserie, everything. It's one of them Jenny's. And I got that from a friend. The only problem is I've lost one of the rods for the rotisserie. So I'm going to see. I called them, then it's weird, but I'm going to write them and tell them it was a gift. See if they'll send me the rod. Because I don't believe you. You have parts. Tell me you don't have parts. Because I told them I could buy the rod from them because one of the rods I lost in the move. I don't know if it just got stuck in one of the boxes. I'm thinking that's what it was because I boxed everything. And normally I taped them together. I don't know why I didn't do that. but I only have one of the rods for the rotisserie. But honestly, I haven't. And I do make a good rotisserie chicken. I haven't even done that. I haven't. I've been really weird on meats. Meats. I don't know why. And maybe God's telling me something. My body. I need to go back to fish because that's what I'm thinking about going pescatarian. I have certain meats I want. Like I got a craving right now for lamb. I got a lamb craving again. And V Griffin, I ain't mad because right now that's what I got to go through that stuff over there, and some of it's going to end up trash, some of it's going to Goodwill. I got a bag right now back there. I got to Goodwill, and I still got all those black bags. They're in the room. I just haven't sat down and gone through it, and I still need to get a couch in here. I just haven't. I come in, I work, and then pretty much I go in my room and watch TV. But what I need to do is I'm getting ready to order a couch in here. I'm getting a day bed, and I have a leather couch I really want, but this is the price of the car I'm gonna buy. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna spend that right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the day bed because the day bed's not gonna run me as much. It might be, the frame is like 400 something, just under five, and then you just have to get a twin mattress and a cover. So I'm gonna do that, and that's gonna be my seating for now. And then later I want to get maybe a couple of chairs, and then instead of the leather couch, I might purchase the leather chair that goes to that couch. But again, it's pricey, so I'm waiting. My company was offering a crap load of overtime, and now they've kind of slowed down. But we're going to have, my friend who works there said the overtime is getting ready to pick up here probably in the next month or so. So I'll probably order it once we start bringing in a lot of OT, because OT is good money. But still I'm making more money now than I did under the other job, and it was salary. Sanity. But that's also because I don't pay health care. They pay my insurance, my health insurance for me. So that doesn't come out. I pay for dental, I pay for vision. They pay the basic health care, which is pricey. And it's Aetna. It's good insurance, not no hole in the wall company. So Aetna's like number 3 in the nation. And then I also up like I did like emergency stuff. So as I'm getting older, you need to be prepared. If you have cancer or something like that, I have extra for that. Honey, as long as it's, well, the most I can tell you is hopefully he's a male. I mean a man, not a male. I got a grown male for a father. Possibly grown males for some brothers. It's a difference. If he's a man, I don't care if he's a loner. Just make sure he's a man. As long as he's a grown man. Grown man, you winning. If you're a grown male, well, God bless you. But I find that most people, they think they got men and they got males. They got grown males. I don't get it, but it is what it is. I would love to be on a boat and I want to do a cruise. I'm not doing anything right now with COVID. We'll talk about that too in a minute. Oh, let me go ahead and jump over here and show you this real quick. And I don't need no shame in my game. I just had a dispute on here. Let me see. So I just started doing this. So I told y'all I was trying to do the money game, and I do have some money back there, but here's the issue with it. I don't get cash a lot because I don't go out to stores anymore. So I was finding I wasn't able to do it because I don't have cash on hand. So what I do is I got somebody on here told me about Cash App. So I started doing Cash App, and I have money I put into the Cash App. So what I'm doing right now, so as Christian, I tithe. So what I'm doing is I'm switching my game up in my head. So what I'm doing is what I call my tithing game, so to speak. Not gaming with my money, but if, let's say my tithe is, I'm just going to use a round number, $100 a pay period. Let's say that's it. It's more than that, but let's say that's it. So what I'm doing is right now I'm starting out with 10% of my tithe amount, so $10. So if the Lord gets 100, I'm gonna take 10 of that, and I take $10 of the amount of what my tithe is. So I'm saying I pay the Lord 100, so I'm gonna take 10% of what I give the Lord. Hopefully He'll bless it as I invest it. So I'm using Cash App, and Cash App offers you the feature to invest in stocks and Bitcoin. So I am doing Bitcoin. Right now, I just started doing this a few weeks ago, so I only got $2 I put in there. So I got $2 in there, and it's got to 386. So every payday, I'm taking $10, and I'm going to invest it in stocks. So 10 in some stock. Either I'm buying new stock or I'm reinvesting. I'm adding $1 into each other, and I'm doing dollar investing. So I'm doing it bucks, okay? So now here's the stock. So this is giving you the overall of what my stocks are. And let me show you what that looks like. Yep, hold on. Okay. So when you invest in here, you see that? You pick up the companies you want. You don't see that? So I got Moderna, I got Costco, I got Pfizer, I got Clorox, I got Amazon, I got Lyft, I got AT&T, I got Tesla, and then I have a bunch I'm following, okay? So I read a book years ago by this black lady back when I was in the Schwab days. And I was trying to understand, because I wasn't like an investment person. I did the block side later on, but I started out with them in their tech support department. So, and let me look at your comments so I can see that. Y'all know I can't see comments with this thing because it does weird. Hold on, y'all. So weird. Let me put that up. All right. Yeah, it is, Micheline. So I started doing, I started doing that. And I just started adding that, and I just told Joe about it. Now, Joe's inherited, I guess you know, Joe's sister passed away, and her husband were very well invested. So Joe's probably running as a millionaire now. Honestly, he just bought him the car that I didn't show you when we were at the brunch and sip. He just bought a Range Rover. Okay, so he just bought a brand new Range Rover, fully loaded. And that car is, I don't know, I know they're pricey. Not my car, God bless them. It's just not my top. I'm happy for them. I'm not and I don't mean to, and I deal with people who deal with loans with cars. So that's really what I deal with. I'm a truck person. So if I go buy a car, like if I had the money, honestly, right now, two truck brands I would really want is either a Toyota being my number one, or the Nissan. I think it was a Nissan. And if I could afford that diesel truck, bam, bam, boom. Love them. Okay. Very expensive though. But I'm not a name brand car person on the level of upper echelon name brands. And we call them street princesses. I gotta have a Mercedes, a Benz. I don't care about that. I'm a logical car purchaser. So for me, I look at things like, I want a truck so that if I don't have to ask nobody to go pick nothing up for me, I can roll my truck. Like, for example, the wood for the smoker, I just called the company here in Arizona. Very fortunate. God is good. I told the guy what I was doing, and I had bought wood from them back in the day. And the cars that I've always had, I had usually had a hatchback or something like that, so I could open up the hood and they could throw the bags of wood in there. Well, there's 50-pound bags of wood I'm going to buy for the smoker. So he's like, and I was like, well, I see you guys deliver. What are your costs? Now, they're usually doing like $500, $600 deliveries of, chunks of wood, and they're stacking it outside your house. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for the bags. Well, he said the bags were 50 pounds. Now, I remember they carried them. He said, yeah, this is the place. Because I said, I think you're the place I used to go to. And he was a really nice guy. He said, where do you live? And I told him. He says, one of my employees lives over there. He's got a truck. If you buy 6 bags, I'll have him deliver them to you. So, probably in August, what I call my open paycheck, where I can budget, not my rent big bill check, I'm going to go ahead and get my wood delivered and get what I need. And I'm going to probably order 6 bags from him. And I know I'm doing mesquite. He's out of hickory right now, but he has other smoking woods. And I can't remember. I think I bought apple before and pecan. I think I like the pecan. I couldn't remember, but I'm going to get on there and order. So each wood has its own smoke, taste, flavor, and the density of what you want. So like some would be better for meat. Some are better for beef and pork, chicken. So you go that route. Some, vegetable stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that. But they'll deliver. So when you have a truck, I don't have to be worried about trying to pay somebody to go pick up something. I go pick up my own crap. The most you might need is somebody helping you get something off of a truck. That's kind of what I would like. So when I go to Home Depot, I'm not saying, oh, Joe Bob, can you take me over here to Home Depot? No, I can roll up in my truck, put that crap in the back, go, and then just get somebody at the house or at the crib to help you get it out if necessary. Or get you a dolly and roll it out yourself. That's kind of what I want. H.E. Buck, what's up? Yeah, Toyota's your friend. It's y'all. Some of y'all my age. So if for some of y'all who don't, the Timex watch used to have a saying, it takes a licking and keep on ticking. Toyota. Y'all forgive me, I forgot to take my meds. Y'all didn't see me, I forgot. I just felt my head getting light, and I ain't taking my meds. And I ate something, but I don't know, it wasn't much. I needed to get something to eat, but I'm feeling my head getting light. That's because I ain't done my meds today. Let's get those out and get that party started. But, so back to the Cash App. So I started playing with it, and I read this book called Talking Dollars and Making Sense. If you can still get it on Amazon, it's a black lady. It's an old book. So some of the information and what she dealt with was DRIP plans, dividend reinvestment plans. And she told you, which is the same thing, investing in stock, but letting the dividends reinvest back in. But you could do it in small portions, opposed to like maybe the big folks who got a lot of money who can go buy, $100,000 worth of stock. You might not be able to do that. So you might start out with, like I'm doing, just small $10, and then just play a game with yourself. I will be increasing that. And I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I'm going to increase it every month or how I'm going to do it. I'm trying to kind of play with the thought process, and I'll just take y'all on my journey. But 2, 4, 5, okay. I'll take y'all on my journey, making sure I get my meds. These are vitamins. Yeah, that one's gone. This is who I'm using for my vitamins. I got it at Costco, and I've used these before, which I like. Y'all know I don't have no hair, but this kind of helps with keeping the little fuzz I do grow. One of my friends, because I told her I was going to cut my hair, she said, "You cut your hair?" My ninja. I know I don't have a lot of hair because this in the middle is happening. I said, but the reason I cut it, I said, it'll grow. It'll grow into a little fro. I said, except I had a dip in the middle like the uncle. Hey, Culinary Grit, what's up, baby? Welcome to the kind of party. We ain't talking about nothing, just gapping, running my lips. Anyway, so yeah, I got in there and I started investing. But what she said in her book is the principles I'm using. And I just remembered the book from years ago. I read this book in my 30s. I'm 53. So what she said was invest in what you buy. Now, obviously, I don't have a Tesla, but I know Tesla's a good product, so I did that. But who don't use Clorox? I shop all the time on Amazon. I didn't get the Moderna vaccine. I got the Pfizer vaccine, but I do have Pfizer in the portfolio. And to me, those are the two vaccines. They're doing well, so it's something I use. Invest in what you use. Amazon. Hold on, let me see who all I had on there. Go back. Hold on, y'all. I'll go back and tell you. So right now, I purchased Moderna and Pfizer. Obviously, I did Pfizer. My brother and them got Moderna. So it's something I know somebody uses, whatever. I have Costco. I bought Clorox. I have Amazon. I got Lyft because I use Lyft. AT&T is my cell phone company. Tesla. I'll be buying Roku, which is the web box I use. I'll be buying that. I use Pinterest from time to time. I like Yeti cups, so I'll be investing in them. The Square is what I'm going to be using for the business. I'm going to invest in them. I'm a Yelper. I'm going to buy some Yelp. I use a MasterCard. I'm going to buy MasterCard. Occasionally I go to Starbucks. They're not my favorite top coffee spot, but I do Starbucks. When I had my dog, I went to Petco and PetMart. I'm going to use them. Once I get my new dog, I'll probably be using Chewy, so I'm going to invest in them. I had worked for Conway, which is now their LTL is XPO, so I'm probably going to invest in them. I shop at Lowe's and at Home Depot. I don't think I saw Home Depot, but I'll look and see. I had a Garmin for my truck, so I'll probably invest in them. I do buy at Chipotle when we go there. I do like their bowls, so I'll invest in them. I did use Target. PayPal, I may do that. I am a Target fan, so I'll invest in them. Who doesn't use Procter & Gamble products? If you look on the back of a lot of your household product, it is Procter & Gamble. I'll invest in them. Intuit is Quicken. I've purchased with them. Equifax, I use that through my company, but who doesn't check their Equifax report every so often? I'll be investing in the Square. Cisco is a computer company, which most of us use. I'll be investing in them. You also have Cisco, the food company. I've delivered food for them and a lot of some of our products on our shelves and through Some of the food companies if you go to restaurants you eat from is Cisco. The Square is also an Apple product. I'm an Apple user, and I'll probably be using the Square, which is what part of that other thing we're talking about. I'll be investing in that. Microsoft is Windows based. I have Windows based computers. I'll be investing in them. I am a huge Sony fan. I'll be investing in Sony. Johnson and Johnson, even though they got their issues with their vaccines, if you look at a lot of the products in your house that you use even for your basic body and bath, you look on the back, it's a J&J. So I'll be investing in them. Cereal, General Mills. I do a lot of, I think it's General Mills for Cheerios. I'm a Cheerios fan. I'll be investing there. I used to work for Schwab. I'm going to buy some of their stock. Coca-Cola. I'm a huge Coke fan if I do drink soda. I prefer Coke over Pepsi, but I'll do either, so I'll be investing in them. My blood work is done through LabCorp. I'm going to invest in them. Walmart, much as I can't stand their customer service, we all shop at Walmart. At some point in life, you don't have a choice. It's like Amazon. I'll be investing there. CVS is my pharmacy. I'll be investing there. GlaxoSmithKline, they do medical equipment, and most of us use them in some form or fashion. 3M does all sorts of products. Even through my dentist right now, I use a fluoride. It is 3M. I'll be investing in them. Netflix, I'll be investing in them. I have the Disney Channel, which I pay through Web TV. I'll be investing in them. I work for United Health Group. I'm familiar with them. I'll be investing in them. Bristol Myers Squibb, they handle, I think they do aspirin and other stuff, if I remember. Medical, we've used them. AstraZeneca, also medical, we're using them. Kroger is Fry's out here in Arizona. I do grocery shop there from time to time. Kroger's a decent chain, huge chain. I got family who works for them. I'll be investing in them. Valero is a gas company out here. Well, I don't know it all, but I know they deal gas and convenience stores. I'll be investing in them. I've delivered and picked up food for Conagra and delivered that to grocery stores. You are probably buying Conagra food and or eating it through restaurants and fast food companies. I'll be investing in them. Goldman Sachs is a financial firm. I'm just familiar with them, and they do handle other financial products. I'll be investing in them. Adobe Acrobat. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going through a list of just, I'm following all, and I could go down this list, and I got a bunch of companies in here. And I can just tell you the reason. So the reason I went that route is that's what she was saying. Buy what you use. Because guess what? Not only you using everybody else. So this company consistently has an income, and they're standard businesses, and they're going to have dividend reinvestments. Even though I haven't, I don't have like a lot in here right now. I'm up. Everything is up. So you build a portfolio and it goes up. And I'm investing what you know. You can sit there and do like some of these other guys who are trading, what I call trading for sport, or they're trading because they're trying to get rich quick. Or you can do it and just start gradually getting into it and building up a portfolio that's going to work. So you basically are creating your own mutual fund. And so that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm gradually going in here, and then I may play a game where I take, right now I'm doing 10. So I may do $5 worth of reinvestment back into existing ones that I bought, and $5 bringing in new. And then in a month, I'll double it. I'll move from $10 to 20, and then I'll do $20 investments. And then I may say, okay, I'm gonna take $10 and put that back and purchase more of something I already own, and then $10 and buy new stock. That's how I might be playing this game. And like I said, and like she said, it's easy. Only thing I would like, you can also do penny stocks. And I kind of would be interested in playing around with penny stocks as well. Penny stocks is more finding out about companies, up-and-coming companies that might, do well. And you can find different online people that have what I call reviews of penny stocks that you could possibly invest in. But right now I'm just doing dollar cost averaging. And then every time I buy Bitcoin. So every payday I'm going to buy like a buck of Bitcoin and do that too. Because Bitcoin I really believe that is going to be the financial way things are going to be doing in the near future. And that has some other spiritual implications to it, but it's not there where it's going to be there, but it's going to be there eventually. Let me go read what y'all saying. Let's see who's in here right now. Nissan's a good car too. So if you look at foreign cars, Roku. Okay, we can come back to the Roku because I love my Roku. But I've been using Roku for years. We'll talk about that in a minute. But if you look at foreign cars, top cars, Toyota, Nissan, Honda, hands down. Those cars last. Toyota, top favorite for me. Um, yeah, just it's like a Timex watch. Takes a lick and keep on ticking. As long as you do your basic maintenance, oil changes and tune-ups and stuff, change out your filters, it's a good car. You can't beat a Toyota. Toyota hands down is the car of cars. Roku. So if nobody knows what a Roku is, a Roku is a device you hook to your TV and it allows you to do web TV. So it makes your TV into almost a smart TV. I don't have any smart TVs in my house. My house has I have flat screens, but they're older and I just use a Roku box. The Roku box, it comes with tons of channels. They're always updating channels. I got Apple TV on there, and I got new Rokus right now. And I don't have internet. I don't have cable. So everything I run is web TV. They have Roku. They have hundreds of channels, and a lot of them, some of them are free. Now I'm an Amazon Prime member, so I automatically get the Amazon, for television stuff. Now I have subscribed to the Disney Channel because I wanted to see what was on Disney. I wanted to see Loki. I wanted to see Mandalorian. I wanted to see something, the soldier guy. I wanted to see those. And you have to subscribe. So I subscribe, watch what I want, and then I'll cancel the subscription until something else comes out. Like, for example, the new Star Trek Discovery. I subscribe for the season it's on, and then I just unsubscribe. So if there's a channel that I want to see, and normally the subscriptions for the channel are like $6.99, and sometimes you get them free for a week or 30 days or something like that. I have Apple TV, and the only reason I'm doing that subscription is because they're going to have a sci-fi show coming out called Foundation. I think it's called Foundation, and I'm a huge sci-fi fan. So, yeah, Micheline, it has a lot. Okay, so and some do come with the Roku software on the TV for smart TVs, but I have a little box. My box is it's like a little box, like about this big. That's my, let's see, hold on. And I can even control Roku from my phone. Hold on. And if you have Roku and you set a Roku up, you can actually, see, I'm doing that. You can actually watch the Roku here, but you see that? That's the control box from my phone for it. And it actually has, like this one says, I don't know if y'all can see it. It says bedroom at the top. You see where it says bedroom? And then if I click the drop down. Oh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. It realizes it ain't on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. It should be home. Okay, hold on. So I gotta wake it up. Hold on, it's not. I don't know why it's not recognizing the one in the living room. Let me turn it on again. Hold on, let me see if it's gonna recognize the one in the living room. Okay. Oh, okay, so you know what? I had never used the phone in here for the one in the living room. So, you see, it has living room, bedroom, and those are the older ones that I had that I don't have anymore. So I probably need to see if I can delete those off. Yep, forget that device. Forget that device. All right, so you can control it even from your phone, but I also have my Roku remote. But if you misplace your remote, you have it here. And the little box, you see the little box? That's what I have hooked up to the TV. So, that's my Roku. And I have one for the living room and one for the bedroom. Love them. And because I like to choose what I watch. I can't. Yeah, the subscriptions aren't bad, and like I like it because, like I said, I can just pick up a season of something I want to watch, and then I cancel it once the season is done. So I might pay, and to me, it's cheaper than paying cable. I got friends of mine paying hundreds and $200 for satellite and cable, and I'm like, oh my god. I pay right now for my internet, and I'm gonna end up buying the modem. The modem is back there; y'all can't really see it, but I'm gonna end up buying the modem. Not this one. I'm gonna probably buy a new modem, but I pay $59 with the modem rental. I'm gonna end up buying my modem. It'll be $49 a month, so $50 a month. That's what I'm about to do. Um, yeah, because it doesn't make sense to me to pay. That's my internet. I'm surfing the web on that. I'm not paying. So my friends who are doing cable, they're normally paying $100 and some dollars for the same stuff being played over and over again to you. Um, and then they're also with that is the cable, so they might be paying $150 to $200 a month for cable and internet. I just pay for my internet, and I run my cable through that. So let's say at the most, with subscriptions off and on, I might be paying 70, $80. And a lot of times that's off and on. I pay for Amazon Prime, and even though I pay the yearly subscription, I do a lot of shopping through Prime. So that's inclusive. Paying all that. Yeah, I'm not paying all that. But yeah, y'all look at the Cash App if you want to start doing investments. And I think Joe told me of another app he does. I don't know if they do penny stocks. I'm gonna have to look into it. There was another app that he did, but yeah. But for now, I'm just doing the Cash App, and that works for me. And it's easy. You sign up, and like I said, I'm gonna do $10. I don't know if I do $10 a quarter or $10 a month, and then next month switch it to $20 until I match exactly what I'm paying in my tithe amount, and then that's kind of what I'm paying back to myself. Just happen, God bless it, and do that. Also, y'all, please be safe out here with this COVID, the new variants. I know we've got Delta, but we also have one coming, Lambda, and I know that they just had their Lambda variant that showed up in a Houston. I think Houston is what I got the information on, in a Houston hospital. Um, so make sure that you guys are actually, just be precautious. Be very precautious out there. I'm probably not going to be going out as much. I may still, like I want to go to my Mongolian barbecue next week, but I think I'm just going to go in, get it to go, and come back home. As far as trying to reduce it, because our numbers are going up here in Arizona. And it doesn't, just because you vaccinated does not mean you won't get sick. It's just supposed to help your body fight. Again, that's up in the air. It's just supposed to help you fight. And I do know of people who, even with the vaccine, who've gotten sick, and they haven't had the issues that I know of other people. Like I know a lady who right now, her son, he just came off a ventilator, and I don't know if that baby's even going to be functional. Because and I hate to judge, but some people, ladies, I'm talking to my mothers, some of y'all are selfish. And I understand it's hard to let somebody go. I see it in rearing of kids where parents want their kids to live with them forever. That to me is bizarre. Me and my best friend have talked about that. It's bizarre to me. They want their kids there forever. Good Lord. So the child ends up living, and then later on they don't function well because they don't know how to live without mama taking care of them. Insanity. But the son was on a ventilator. They took him off ventilator. He wasn't breathing. They put him back on the ventilator. So my question is, I'm also wondering what kind of brain damage this baby might have. And now you got him sitting in a nursing home where he might not even know who he is. There's a point sometimes when we pull people off that God is wanting to take them home. You just got a shell of a person that's there and not a person. That person is gone. So you just got somebody breathing who's not there. He's supposedly breathing on his own, and I pray that it didn't have any massive brain damage. But when I read the information, I just didn't have a good vibe. And again, I understand as a person, if you love anybody, it's hard to let people go. It's hard to lose people. However, this is a point of life. We all are born knowing one day we will die. And it's a point of life. It's not roses and everything we want it to be, but it is what it is. So at this point, what I'm gonna tell y'all is just please, 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 um, be careful. Just be careful. Yeah, that's me. That's what I'm doing. That's gonna be $10 every week, and I have a portion of my check go to the Cash App. So I actually have 5% of my income or whatever I bring in every 2 weeks going in. So it's a lot more than $10 going into that account. But I use Cash App for other stuff too. Matter of fact, I have some of my TV subscriptions come out the Cash App. But yeah, right now I'm gonna do $10 every 2 weeks, and then like I said, I may do that for this 30 days or maybe in a quarter. I haven't really decided that. I'm trying to figure out. I have this book right here that I use, and I do my budgeting kind of through that. So I'm trying to make up my mind, and then once I get it set up, I'll set up the routine just like when I do my tithe. I set that up, and that'll be the routine I do. And then what I'm doing is I'll look at the stocks and kind of like I said, I'll hand pick 5 stocks. And I think that's what I'm going to do is $10, and then I'll do $5 reinvest it back into, I'll be buying back into the stocks I've already chosen, and then add 5 new stocks. And just build a portfolio like that of what I'm following and what I'm using. And then they also have a list they do of any new companies they add. The company I'm working at, I want to buy stock in them, but I can't purchase until they tell me and it's to avoid insider trading, which I agree with. That's just fact. But I can't purchase stock in them until they tell me it's okay. They also have it where we can do it as an employee, but I forgot how long I have to be at the company. But they also, even as an existing employee, so they have like where you can do a direct employee stock investment, but I can also trade through here, but I'm not allowed to do it until they tell me it's open for me to do that. So right now I'm watching them as well. I pay like $6.99, $7.99 for some subscriptions on Roku. But for the most part, I use a lot of the free stuff. Crackle, the Roku channel, that's free. You can also you can rent movies through there too. So I think they have was Redbox on there? Redbox, supposed to go into the Redbox, you could actually do it through there. Who else? Paramount, a whole bunch there's a crap load of channels, and they're always updating it too. That's what I also like. They added new channels. I do my Apple TV through there, which I love doing the Apple TV through there. Yeah, it's your friend. So, and it's just like a friend of mine said, oh, they got a 50-some-inch TV. My TV is, I think it's like a 40-inch for the living room. And then I got one, it's like about this big. It's what some people call the kitchen TV, like they have in their kitchen. That's in the room. And that's good enough for me. I'm real funky now, and I'm realizing me and Joe were talking about the older we've gotten, you don't, what's the word I want to use? I'm different. It's the best way I can say. I know I'm just different. I don't think, and I can't watch certain stuff. Certain stuff is a massive turnoff for me. So there's certain stuff I just cannot watch anymore. I can't. It does something to me. And I can't, it's a turn off. Like, I don't like horror. There's stuff that I just don't like. It gets way too weird. I don't like CSI and all that. I don't like that. I don't want to watch, I don't like serial killer shows. I don't want to watch that. A bunch of murder, if it's like a Perry Mason, I'm okay with it. That's kind of old school, but there also is a new Perry Mason, which actually was good. I like sci-fi, but even some of that has become kind of weird and almost demonic. Yeah, if there's stuff I can't watch anymore. It's like I like Queen of the South. That was actually good, but it started getting too dark. And so I think as we get older, and Joe said, he said, Shan, I was getting a Queen. He said, and then all of a sudden, it's just something just didn't sit good with me. I said, it's a dark show. It is. It starts getting dark. And, and I also think, and y'all, I talked to you guys about this, and then I'm going to share this with you. Um, so I was talking to you guys about the fact I was seeing that depression with people. And right after I told you guys about that and just, be encouraged, um, one of my prayer people had called me because there was a minister we knew. He passed away, but his son just committed suicide. So please, y'all, and I say that again, if anybody listening to this, you need help, please go talk to somebody. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, if you survive through COVID, don't let the depression of this get you down if that's getting to you. You may need to talk to somebody. Granted, even if you don't lose anything, it's been a lot. Being locked down for people mentally, I don't have a problem being by myself, but being locked down for people, um, being isolated from being able to get out, from being unable to do probably some of the usual things you would normally do, from even going to, like, me and Joe, we love sweet tomatoes. It's depressing to us. We're like, sweet tomatoes is going. He called and told me Golden Corral is open, and I'm like, oh, they open back up. We're excited about that. It's a little buffet we went to. We didn't even go there as often. I think we went once a year. We would go for our birthdays because they give you, I think, some kind of discount on your birthday. Or either, I don't know if it's a discount or a free meal. I can't remember. On your birthday at Golden Corral. We go once a year, but it was like, they're open. He's excited for something that used to be a big deal to be open again. And a lot of us, and I think that's the other thing, a lot of people want to get back to normal, and there is no normal. The normal we used to, that's done. It's done. So, yeah, just be encouraged, guys. And like I said, I understand. I get it more than what you even begin to know. But be encouraged, and just try to get help if you need to. Talk to somebody. This baby was 21, 22 years old. And he has a twin brother. His mom's battling cancer, and he committed suicide. He shot himself. So just really, really be encouraged, and don't go that route. But yeah, the money thing, yeah, we can actually talk about it. I'll let y'all know. We just talk about the portfolio because that's fun to me. And yeah, I did $10 this past when I just actually started it. This past payday. This payday I'll do another 10. Matter of fact, today once I get off of here, I'll probably figure out which 5 I'm going to invest in and which 5 I'm going to add. And then I'm going to add 5 more. And then I'll decide if I'm going to move it up every payday every month. So month of August, I might do $20. And that's what I'm thinking in this, every month move it up. And then once I hit to match, like listen, I'm just giving $100 around. Like I said, my tithe is much more than that. But if I match the 100, then I'll stop right there, and then that'll just be my standard amount that I just invest, and just gradually build up to investing and kind of saving that way, and just playing that game with myself, and then see how it does. And I figure, hey, if the Lord gives 10%, I can also put 10% aside this way and invest it and do something good with it. And then I'm going to start trying to work on what they call a sinking fund. And I might do that through, I don't know, savings doesn't really make that much, but I may pick something to invest in, or that can easily be cashed out, and use that as a sinking fund. So that might be another route. Yeah, $10 every 2 weeks, it just does good. And then, like I said, then just probably you could do even every, say, okay, I'm gonna do this for a quarter, then maybe do $15 in the next quarter. 3 months worth of $15 every 2 weeks. And see what it does. But what I tell you, if you guys want to read that book, it's let me see if I can find it on my Amazon. Hold on, I'll show you the book. It was a sister. Where's my Amazon? I think her name was Brooke Stevens. I don't know. I'll show you the book because it may be out of print. It's an old book, but the principles are still a good principle. I think this is it. Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can find it. Here it is. It's an old book. It was a good, yep, that's her. That's her right there. Talking Dollars, Making Sense, Brooke Stevens. And I bought that a long time ago. They got paperback. It looks like you're going to have to try to find it used. But it looks like they have one paperback, but it looks like it's be a brand new one for 1952. But it looks like there's some used sellers on Amazon. And they got some of them you get them for. I might buy another used copy because I don't think I have it anymore. And they got it for $1.25 plus at the lowest. It says acceptable and $4 for delivery. Another one has used good. So there's a bunch of used copies in here of it. And you can get it for under $10. So you don't have to buy the brand new version. Yeah. So I recommend it. It was a good book. And what I like about it, and she talks about dividend reinvestment, but you can just use it. And it was both building for African Americans, but anybody could read it. It was just logic to me. When I read it, I was like, okay, that just makes sense. Instead of you sitting out here and I'm going to analyze how the stock is performing, and I'm going to look at these, I would be in nut zone like, it's too much. Whereas her logic is simple. Invest in what you use. Who uses Palmolive? Palmolive. I use my two favorite dish soaps. Dawn, Palmolive. Dawn, top favorite. My favorite toothpaste. I do sensitive toothpaste, but I have several. Crest, any of the sensitive that have sensitive, I do that. Mouthwash, hands down right now. I found that as I've gotten older, I'm going back to how my grandparents were. I like Listerine. So who makes Listerine? Look on the back. Who makes it? Invest in that company. We saw this right here. That right there. Find out who the company is and invest in it. Whoever you're, invest in. Now, I use other brands because it's hand sanitizer. But I'm just saying, if you have a company, and I'm trying to see if there's anything around here, like the Roku. I'm a fan of the Roku. I'm going to invest in that. This is one of my favorite hot sauce, Sriracha, but there's different versions of Sriracha. If I can find that company and it's something I buy on a consistent basis. Because here's the premise of what she's saying. If you're using it, several other 100,000 Americans are using it. The company's making money. So you're investing in a company that's making money. Their stock is on the market. Stock goes up and down. That's just it's part of life. But if they consistently do reinvest their dividends, what they're profiting, you're going to get a portion of that reinvested in what you're investing. Let that money keep rolling, and you'll make some money. Invest in what you buy. It just made sense. And I was like, okay, she's got a point. Absolute. And standard stuff. CVS Pharmacy. Who doesn't buy stuff? Everybody got to get prescriptions. Walgreens. Everybody got to get prescriptions. Kroger. Grocery store. People go to the grocery store. Everybody got to buy groceries. Costco. Who and their mama don't use Costco if it's close to you? Costco does very well. There are companies during the pandemic who made money. Walmart, Amazon. These grocery stores made hand over fist. Invest in them. So that's kind of when it says like, okay, genius. And so my mind, and I read that book in my 30s. I read that book back in my 30s. Her premise is good. And actually, you know what? Thank you for saying that. Let me add that. I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to order. Oh, they got one that's like new. I might get that one. I'm going to come back, but I'm going to put her in here to order her. It's been a while. And I might read through that because it was actually a very good book. And I read it front to back. Front to back. Yeah. I read that front to back. And I might read some more stuff, but yeah. But I do like that. Yeah. So you can go there. Oh, candles, guys. Let me see. I'm not going to go back and get it. So a friend of mine, her, we'll call him like her godson. I'd asked about, because I saw the purchase, like the bed the day bed I'm getting it's gonna be, you know, a little more expensive, so I wanted to pay it out in time. So I saw something called Afterpay. I was like, girl, have you used this Afterpay thing? It breaks it out into 4 payments, whatever. She said my godson uses it, so he sent me a link, and I guess he got a discount because he sent me the link. Well, while I was in there, just to kind of play around with it, I went and looked for you. There's all sorts of stuff. Girl, I just gotta get another shirt. My shirt was dirty. I went around. I'm cleaning in this too right now. I went around and I went and looked to see what they had in there. So they have different merchants you can buy from using this Afterpay. Now I'm going to use it for World Market for the day bed that I want. But while I was in there, they had, I'm a candle person. Love, 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 love candles. Micheline said, candles out ears. So I was like, well, let me go on here. And, you know, I'll put my link in too. I'll put my link on the, give me a minute. And hold on while I'm on here. Let me do it right now. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to do my Afterpay referral link. Hold on, because I just thought about that. And then because you can get to the candle company from there. Hold on. Where is it at? Shopping. Here we go. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to put it on here. I'll put the link on there, and then y'all can just go into the page. You click the link. I'll put my link on there. Hold on. And then I'll show you. Invite a friend. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Copy. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put it on here on the community page. Give me a second. I'm gonna put it on here for y'all. Let's swap. Switch over to the other account. Hold on. And thank y'all. We're over 2,000 subscribers now. Let's see. Create. Hold on, y'all. Okay, this thing didn't do what I wanted to do. Hold on, I'll do it a different way. Hold on. Okay. There you go. I think I got it on there for y'all. I think it went on there. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So I put it up there. So I went to, and I'm burning one right now. Hold on. Let me show you a picture. They have different ones. Now, the one that I really liked is one called Barbershop. Hold on. Let me go to my pictures. I bought a ton of them. I ain't going to lie. They had a sale, like $10 a candle. I normally buy Yankees because I love scented candles. So I like a candle scented. Yankees, okay. I noticed that I usually sit it back in the back on that shelf back there. You see the candles burning back there right now, okay? The Yankee is okay. It is okay. That's not Yankee. That's the one I've just bought. Yankee will kind of scent up the back area, but you have to kind of sit Yankee in the rooms. And I like Yankee. My favorite Yankee is Pink Sands, the Sage Citrus. They have a Midnight or Moonlight one. And then they have one I just got called Cashmere. I like those of the Yankee lines. But Yankee's pricey, okay? So are these if you don't get them on sale, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. So I went ahead and I said, okay, I'm going to try this Afterpay, and I'll try it for this amount of money. And it breaks it out to whatever. So I bought 10 of their candles. The candles, so just to tell y'all the price, they were running between $8.99 and $13, okay? And I bought 10. And it breaks it up to Afterpay, where I only paid like $30 or whatever. And then I just have to pay it every other pay period. Let me show you, and I'm going to talk about it. So this is the one I'm burning right now. And I sent that to some friends of mine. And the company's called Goose Creek. That's one candle. And it's a pretty decent. It's a 3-wick, about that big. I forgot what the size is. I like this smell. This is the one I'm doing right now, but I have another scent. This is the first one I burned. You can see this one better. See that barbershop? So for scents, I like eating lemons, but I like citrus. I like clean, like when they say those cotton scents, like linen, clean cotton. I like those kind of smells. Lemony smells. Um, I like clean. I can even go woody, musky. When I say musk, not funky, but musk, like a wood or a cologne. The barbershop was a combination of like a lemon, a cologne musk, maybe a little woodsy. Oh my God. So you see where I had that candle sitting. It's sitting back there. That candle right now, you can smell in the kitchen. You can smell in the living room. You can smell in the bedroom. You can smell in the bathroom. My whole apartment is lit up like a Christmas tree. It's amazing. And it cost me half the price of what I was paying for Yankees through Amazon. And I was buying the Yankees that are like 16 to 17 bucks on sale, because normally Yankees are about $30 each. Hey, the Oracle, what's up? So that's what I personally like. Yeah. So this right here, and we're gonna have to get off here. Oracle, you coming in late, but I didn't mean to go more than an hour, but we at 82 minutes. This one right here though is called Goose Creek. If you use that link, you can go in there and search, and if you want to do it where you just pay it out over 4 pay times. So with the way it works through Afterpay, which I like, when you purchase the product, you pay the first installment, and then it leaves you 3 installments. So I went ahead and was able to do a good collection of their products. I got a case, like almost a case of whatever, these different candles in there. And I bought 10 different candles. And then they also had, how much is it in the back? They have lotion, scented lotion. That's okay on the scented lotion. They gave me one for free with the purchase, and then I purchased 2. And the lotions were like $3. So I purchased scented lotion. I put them in the bathroom when your hands are dry. And you know, I'm always dry. I probably put one in here. You see, I got the hand sanitizer sitting here at my desk. Got 2 of them. I just filled this one up. So that's actually probably not Germex. It might be Walmart. I might have had like a Walmart one. And I'm still doing that. Also, y'all, because of everything going on with these vaccines, I'm back on my stocking game. Make sure y'all get y'all supplies in your house. Because you got half the country that don't want to get vaccinated, who this virus can now host itself and is moving much more swiftly through them. And it can still impact those who are vaccinated. It's just, again, we're supposed to be able to, our systems are supposed to fight it better. I'm not running low on sanitizer, but I'm getting ready to get my stock up. I got 4 full bottles back there of 32-ounce hand sanitizer. As soon as hand sanitizer start coming in, and I was doing that. What I do need to start getting is doing my rubbing alcohol, and I haven't been doing my toilet paper. I was doing toilet paper every pay period. Because I wanted to get a year supply. I had about 5 to 6 months. I'm probably now down to 4 months. So I need to do that too. I used to see CVS tomorrow. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is you can order it through Walmart. There's one that I got through Kroger's, and they had a buy one get one. And right now also, because they do have so much hand sanitizer on the shelves, y'all can get some specials. If you do Costco, by the way, let me show y'all what I did do. And I know a lot of people were into what do you call them? The wipes, the disinfectant wipes. Joe was stressing during COVID when everybody, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I only bought those for the truck. I never bought disinfectant wipes for my house. I use spray bottles and do my own concoction of disinfectant. So for my shower, when I get out of the shower, honestly, I don't wash my shower but maybe once or twice a month. And I know you guys are going to be like, ooh, that's gross. It is not. Let me tell you what I do. I keep a bottle of half bleach, Dawn, and water. When I get out my shower, and I rinse my shower. It prevents mildew, mold, and dirt. And then, if you see dirt, I pull my little mat up. I do my Ajax, scrub it. I have a brush, I scrub it, scrub the tub, scrub the tile. But I'm already keeping everything disinfected with bleach. So I was really blown about the number of people who were flipping, tripping, and dipping over hand sanitizer, over wipes. And that's because I think we've become so into that instant convenience. There's stuff I do instant. Like the other day, I did not feel like cooking a big meal. And I was like, I'm hungry and I want something. Thank God for my pantry. Y'all see part of it back there. I got another part in here and I got another part in the room. I went back there. I picked up a can. I had a can of canned chicken. I took a can of chili beans. I had some venison turkey chili beans. I took the canned chicken, the chili beans, put them in a pan together, in a pot. I cut up a jalapeno, threw it in there, cut up an onion, put it in there, cut up a tomato, put it in there, seasoned it with some taco seasoning, mixed it up, took a tortilla, and made a burrito. Done. That all took me less than 10 minutes. The chopping was the most part of it. Because opening the can took a minute and dumping it. Boom. Instant meal. And pretty much, I had that for, it was like my brunch, and I had it for dinner at lunch, or lunch, late dinner at work, because I work in the evenings, from morning to evening. That was what I had. And that's what I ate. So, I'm not, yeah. So a lot of times, but I get that people have gotten to that point of convenience and they don't want to, do what I'm doing. But honestly, spray bottle, bleach. Spray bottle, water, put a couple spurts of Dawn in there, do this. Bleach is a natural disinfectant. It was one of the only things that would kill, that was listed on the EPA.gov to kill the coronavirus, was bleach. So that's what I used. But Costco, y'all, for those of you who do like wipes, and I did buy them because you couldn't beat the price. Through my Instacart, let me see if they have them still. They might be out. I'll show you what I got. They might be out of them. Let me go to my order. They might be out, but if they have them in your area, it was a good deal. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to... No, I don't want that. I want to go home. My orders. Hold on, where's Costco? Let me open up what it was. And then I'll tell you how much I paid. Here they are. Yep, they're out of stock now. Y'all see these? If you have them. Let's see. I don't know if I can turn it, if it'll go. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see this. Okay, here. Let's see it. Let's see it. Okay, it's only going to do it like that. You see that? Disinfectant wipes. It's some brand they had. They were trying to get rid of these, probably because they had them in stock. 288 count. Good and clean disinfectant wipes. But if you were looking for them, I'm trying to see if it did. It lists some of the active ingredients, but I can't see it on there. I was able to get a box, $2.18, 288 disinfectant wipes. So I couldn't beat it. It was a good deal, and I said go ahead and put it in there, and they delivered through Costco. $2.18. They back in the back. 288. I don't really use them that much, but hey, serves a purpose. We're actually supposed to be going back in the office possibly in October. That might be going with me. Anyway, y'all, it is getting late on here. I hope y'all have a blessed day. We'll get on here maybe next. Well, I think I'll do it every other Sunday. And I'll try to schedule it like this to where I schedule it and give y'all a heads up. Give it a like, thumbs up, share it out. Y'all can check out the review video that I did on, we have a place here in Arizona called Korean Gin something barbecue. That was your friend. Had a good time. Joe and I went, and basically, yeah, y'all can watch the video. But it was actually good. I got nothing bad to say about it. Matter of fact, I got to do their Yelp review. And they were very, very good. Anyway, y'all, peace. The link for the candles is on there. And the candle is called Goose Creek. And they got a sale going on right now. So you can go on there. And if you register on there, if you register for the candles, they send you a coupon. So you can use that coupon, which I think knocks the candle prices even low. Because my friend Regina, she got hers. When I told her about them, she said, I just ordered a bunch of them, Shannon. Thank you for telling me. Because she went on there and she used her coupon. I think it gave her like 60%. So it dropped it even cheaper than some of the ones I got. So mine ranged between 9 and 13. She used a coupon and I forgot. I don't know if my coupon's still good because I might order another batch of them here in the next couple of paydays. Because I'm just going to stock them. And I'm talking about the whole house smells like that one candle. And they give you a description of the scents of the candle. So a lot of mine, I do like a more woods, natural. So a lot of them were, and don't get it twisted. You're going to see some that you're going to think of male. Don't think it like that barbershop. You think, oh, that's more for men. No, it's like a lemony cologne musk, but it's clean. So it's not real masculine like what you think it would be. It's not. So read the descriptions of the smells. It may be more geared to a guy, but it's not. Trust me. And the barbershop, I'm going to be ordering another one of those. That right now has been my top one I've burnt. Right now I'm running that one, burning the one, the whatever it is, and that one is gorgeous. I have another one behind me, so I kind of, you know how you can burn them only for so long and then the wicks. So I kind of been swapping between and trim the wicks. But yeah, and the scents are good. They burn really well. It's nice. Anyway, y'all, 2 and 2, be blessed. Peace.